are you doing this weekend?
I think we're gonna build a deck.
Deck!
Done. Look, see? 3 hours.
Boom.
In the rain, too.
Rain, that's right. Battle wounds. Just kidding. I tripped over it this morning. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. Hey, guys.
We're building a deck.
You know, it's just your typical, you know, real bro, mask for mask boyfriends. And this weekend's adventure, Sean just said it.
We're building a deck.
A deck, which required 24 12-foot 2x4 2x6 planks, 24, and then an additional 6 10-footers for, oh god, we're going up a hill, don't fall out. Okay, all right, we're good. Didn't fall out the back. And an additional 6 for the bottom, and now we're gonna have a very nice, cozy, posh backyard. This is all Sean's idea.
In my head, I think it's gonna be perfect.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be really nice. So this way there's no bugs, no dusty crusties down underneath. So we're cruising right now in our hot rod, our sexy $19.99 per hour Home Depot pickup.
Keep you posted, let you know how this turns out. Remember, in our heads.
It's gonna be good, like the greenhouse. Meanwhile, it's kind of like a sore note at the moment. But what did we do yesterday, Sean, with the greenhouse?
We added more adhesive.
By adhesive, I added tar to the seams on the roof, so hopefully it stops leaking. Since we went up.
The masking tape.
Yeah, well, I used masking tape to outline it, so this way the tar would at least kind of like come off, like when you paint and you have that satisfying moment of you pull it back. And that works for paint, but with tar, it's just thicker. So it worked for the most part, except for globs of a few pieces of tar that just fell on the roof. Meanwhile, the roof is clear. But yeah, we're going with the ombre effect, all right? And I can't be butthurt about it. It is what it is at this point.
All right, we'll give you an update, see how this goes. It's kind of cloudy, but who doesn't build a deck when it's cloudy and looks like it's gonna rain?
Yeah, a little mist, you know,
Yeah.
We're mysterious. We like to really just be efficient with building when it has a very Twilight-esque atmosphere. Damn, look at all that wood though. All right, mission 1, moved all the planks again. A lot of moving of wood today. Mission 2, spacing out the planks to make the base.
To build your own floating, we're not gonna really call it a deck, we'll call it like a floating floor
Pallet.
for your patio.
Yeah,
It's a floor.
just float on away.
We're building a floor.
Update, it is now raining. But we now have a frame. So we're making progress. We're getting somewhere. We're starting on both ends, working our way in. Now we're gonna lay the planks down and then secure them. Down all the planks. Looks nice, right? I think so too, but as you can see, there's a gap here. And at first we're wondering, okay, how did we do this wrong? Did we do our math wrong? No. Our good old friends at Home Depot actually don't cut their wood to the right size. They're supposed to be 6 inches, okay? 5.5 here, as you can see. So thanks a lot, because for Home Depot's lack of competency, that's why it's off.
Not ours. We know how to do math.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Mic drop. Waiting for the rain to pass. It just keeps coming quick, so we're hiding under the overhang. But making some serious progress.
Shit looks good.
That's right. But. Sam. Oh yeah, give it a good screw.
So, even though it rained, and I'll make you take another video too in case this is janky. And even though Home Depot doesn't know how to completely measure their boards, as we showed earlier, this did not turn out that bad. So, I'm gonna call this a DIY success. So, if you have a busted looking concrete patio or your pavers are looking a little old and tired, I find this to be a very easy facelift kind of project, which only took us about 3 hours from Home Depot. Yeah, it's about 4.
Start to finish. And we were timed because we didn't want to get charged another hour for that damn truck.
Yep. So we'll put out all the cost and everything else out on the page, but this definitely was a success.
Deck, floating deck renovation. Right here. All right, let's do a quick little run through, just a little run through recap. Okay, what did we do number one? Number one, go to Home Depot, okay, or Lowe's.
Well, actually, you should research out the wood. And so therefore, yes,
okay.
you should use pressure treated wood, or if you can, like some sort of wood that does not, is not conducive to rot. This is like a Douglas fir, so hopefully, fingers crossed.
Oh yes, Douglas.
My brief Google internet searches said that's an okay one to use because they ran out of pressure treated like 12-foot boards by 6 inches, so we had to go with the Douglas fir.
That are actually 6 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home Depot
Bastards.
lies with that too. So like really the boards are only 5.5 inches, which is why there's space at the end. So anyway, research it out first. And then if you don't have a truck, Home Depot rents out trucks only $19. And if you live close enough, that is actually not a bad deal.
Go early though, because I thought that you could reserve a truck. You can't. It's kind of first come first serve. Go early in the day, especially if you're going on a weekend, because the trucks are already going to be out. We lucked out because we got there. We were on a waiting list. There was still a person in front of us, but then we saw one person with the truck come back, and she's like, "Oh, okay, you know what? You guys are here," but she told us not to tell anybody. So, but you guys don't know where we live. You don't know where we are.
No.
You don't know. Okay, so her cover won't be blown.
Geotag us.
Yeah, that's right. So from there, get your wood.
So we did a 10 by 12. This is a 10 by 12
Space.
I'm not gonna call it floating deck because a deck like is more elevated. So we'll call it
A stage, dance floor.
A floating floor on your existing patio. Make sure it's like keeping it straight as you're like nailing in
Doing
the boards.
it.
So what we did with that is like we basically laid down,
Framed it out first.
and then lay down the edges. Got those in so it stayed like a nice stable square.
And then
thing.
spaced out the underbeams about 22 inches apart.
Yep.
And just were cautious that they weren't going to wiggle around as we were doing it. So one of us held it down when the other one screwed.
Yep. And then we laid down all the boards in between without nailing down first because we've been in a situation where things can get a little wonky and crazy.
And it looks very DIY.
Yeah. So we went through a couple times and like got it very, very straight. And, this is the finished project. So basically, you just nail in all the boards and fingers crossed,
You're good to go.
It's gonna last for at least a season or two.
Well, and okay, so the stain, I think an important thing to talk about too is I was thinking we were going to have to stain the wood first and then go in with a sealant afterwards just to repel the moisture.
Oh, yeah, we found like this sealant. It's a
2-in-1. Actually, did we already bring it downstairs?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Okay, but
It comes in a can.
got it from Home Depot. How much was it?
Only $20.
Like 20, 28, was it?
Yeah, no, it's 20. $19.99.
$20, okay? And it did the work for you. This is 2 layers here, and I think it looks nice. Very nice little
It's
stage.
like protected. So like basically it's gonna keep like water and hopefully bugs out of it. And
No wood mites, because we have those in the greenhouse. Actually, fun fact, Home Depot already had wood mites in their planks. Okay, so we're not crusty, I'm not dirty. Okay, so don't judge me.
No.
Basically, anytime there's moist wood, these little critters, I don't know where they come from. So this way, this repels them out of it.
Yes.
All right, but I would say it's a success.
I think it's an awesome success, and yeah, it saves money too. So
Mhm.
like basically,
That's right.
They make these like little square things you can buy from like a Home Depot, or not Home Depot, but like an IKEA,
Amazon, aka those like really tacky patio tiles that you could lay
10
out.
by 12. It was going to be about $750 to $800.
So stupid.
And so
It's a
this
glorified
ends up
like wooden playground floor.
being about
That's cool.
2/3 or half cost cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Deal, John?
It's good. Yeah.
Video. Hobbling with my broken, stinky leg. Well, like, point at it. Point at it. Wait, how about I be like, what are you doing this weekend?
We're building a deck.
And then we're just like, deck.
Because that's
Alright.
what you do when you're
Wait,
in semi-quarantine. You build decks.
Hold on. What are you doing this weekend?
I think we're going to build a deck.
Deck!
Done. Look, see? 3 hours.
Boom.
Boom. In the rain, too.
Rain, that's right. Battle wounds. Just kidding. I tripped over it this morning.